What you about to do?
Yeah, the battery's on 70% when we got here. So they're good. Hi, Betty. We got two on.
Here, buddy.
So
Hey, buddy. What is this? That was gonna fall.
this internet ain't gonna be doing too good at all. Again.
Huh.
It's don't look like this internet's gonna do too good again.
Get your ice cream. Oh, I didn't check the garlic.
Do what?
I forgot to check the garlic.
Yep. We have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was good. We had our family come over and everything. Well, not being quite a few at the house.
Here, buddy. Here.
Said she was in the Silo for dinner.
Oh, was she?
We were in Waynesville.
Yeah. I have to turn that screen a little bit.
Better.
I need to go get some ice cream if you want to get.
Alright, you're in the picture now. We actually did get quite a bit of water in our barrels.
Mm-hmm.
It just rained off and on here for a while. We got quite a bit. I seen these barrels out here. We probably caught what, at least 100 gallons, 150 gallons just in those. Probably about the same as those up there. Since she dehydrated cheese, messed up several times. We ain't never tried cheese.
Uh-uh.
Probably could do that and like grind it up into a powder or something. Probably. Yeah, like cheese powder or something. That'd be pretty cool to try that. Make cheese powder and then grind it up and then make like macaroni and cheese out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be pretty cool to try that.
Yeah. Thought about doing some milk.
Trying milk, yeah. Making powdered milk. I just don't think you're gonna get enough out of it to worry about. If you get anything at all out of it.
Want milk?
Mm-hmm. We'll try it, but I really don't think you can get enough out of it.
Well, you don't have to dehydrate it. You can put it in the pressure canner like Rosalie does.
We'll try it.
Just use regular whole milk or whatever kind of milk and jar it like you do your butter.
I thought y'all were coming here, Ashton. Don't think we dehydrated this week. We dehydrated some more eggs. We got another 2 quarts of egg powder this week.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, then we got a whole nother basket of eggs over here. We just got today. We got to do something with.
Yeah.
Need to get a small incubator going because them Aeon Samani chickens. We got a lot of eggs off of them here this week. We got
A dozen this week.
12, 13 eggs this week off of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good considering they just started. Should we didn't get a lot. I learned to put grated cheese on paper towels on the rack. Yeah. On our big dehydrator, we got like cooking pans I can buy from Walmart. Just
Bacon sheets.
yeah, baking sheets are just the perfect size for them. It's a 10 tray. You said the weekend isn't over yet.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can dehydrate about anything. I mean, we're still learning as we go.
That and we're fixing to have the pressure canner to do some.
Yeah, we're gonna get a pressure canner too. We don't have one yet. We want to get one. Or pressure, whatever. I guess you call it a canner.
Yeah, Rosalie said she'd give me one.
I want to try that to do like meats and stuff like that.
Meats and milk.
Yeah. We got a bunch more Mylar bags in this week, so we're gonna start putting all our rice and stuff like that in Mylar bags. They're pretty cheap when you order them. I ordered, well, they're a little thinner too. They're not as thick as the store over there, but ordered 200 of them. Ordered 200 1 gallon Mylar bags and 200 500cc oxygen absorbers, and it was 45 bucks, something like that, for all of them. And they're roughly $1 a piece at the store. The cheese is very oily. Use a plastic roll tray, just sat in it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the eggs are kind of oily too when you do those. Not real bad, but I mean, they do have a little oil in them. We're gonna try to do some beef jerky sometime this week or next week.
But we used a dozen eggs for deviled eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, we made deviled eggs and everything yesterday. or the day before yesterday, whenever it was. Yesterday, yeah. I've lost a day somewhere. Or gained a day one. We figured we'd try to do this tonight instead of tomorrow night. I mean, if we can, we're still going to do it tomorrow night too. But just in case, we figure we'd try it tonight.
See if any more people come on being Friday night.
Yeah. Don't think about doing it on Friday and Saturday night. Everybody else is doing their lives too. The big channels are doing theirs. It's hard to get anybody to come on. We'll try and get another video out this weekend. Ashton said the weekend isn't over yet.
Don't have a grinder, so you can use a blender or anything.
Yeah, you can use a blender.
One them bullets.
A bullet. What we done, we went to Walmart and bought one of the cheapest ones we could find. It's like a generic bullet. It wasn't but like, what, 15, 16 bucks?
Yeah, like $20 at the most.
That's all we use it for, is to grind those eggs with.
You can get them at the dollar store or Walmart. You
Yeah,
don't want
dollar store. You can Family Dollar, General Dollar. Yeah, you can even do just a regular blender. You just got to keep shaking it or stirring it around. You grind it for a minute and stir it around. But if you got one of those little bullets, you can just kind of shake it as you grind it. It works out pretty good. That's the way I do it. And we dehydrate eggs probably twice a week. The last time we done eggs, I put like 80, 85 eggs in there, something like that.
Yeah.
Now just in 8 trays. We used to have two extra trays. We didn't put nothing in. And she learned so much from our videos. Well, that's the whole point, maybe. I mean, if we can help somebody else, that'd be good. If there's anything else that we could probably do a video on, maybe help you on, you just let us know what it is. Any suggestions or anything like that, I mean, that'd be good too. We do a little bit of everything, from building stuff to prepping stuff.
Talking about trying to do a sun oven.
A sun oven, yeah.
That way we won't, instead of doing a lot of our foods in here in the oven, like our wheat and stuff, instead of putting it in when we clean it and cook it, putting it in the sun oven instead of using our stove.
I'll probably build one maybe this week. We started drying out that wheat the other day, and it just took so long in the oven. I'm just gonna build us a pretty good sized sun oven. We'll put it in those trays, take it up there, set in those ovens after we wash it, then dry it out way faster too. You can even use it in winter, as long as you build it right. It's gonna collect sun either way. I'll probably build one probably this week. The plexiglass or glass, whatever you put on the top of it, is what's expensive.
Yeah.
That one little piece of plexiglass that I bought to do that dash in that Chevrolet truck with, like $40, and it wasn't that big, little bitty sheet. But it was like a 1/4 inch thick, 1/2 inch thick, something like that. It's a soy meal. The soy meal is 47% protein. A lot of people don't like using soy. I guess because it's the GMO thing or whatever. I guess, I mean, I really don't know, but I get it at the co-op, the farmer's co-op. It's hard to find, really. You can right there where you're at. You can probably go to, I don't know of a co-op over there that way, but just a farmer's co-op. Just tell me you want soy meal. No, I think she's like Asheville, past Asheville, but they was in Sewell.
I was gonna say down
I mean,
Jack
there's one in
Creek. There's
Winesville
one.
on Jonathan Creek in Winesville. I co-op ours from. You get a 50-pound bag. It ain't but like 20, $25, but you don't put that one 50-pound bag will last you. I've had that bag for
A
probably
while.
5 months now, 4 or 5 months now,
Mm-hmm.
because you just put a little. So 1 to 3, 1 to 3 ratio. You put like 2 parts feed and then 1 part of that. I mean, you just mix it in a little as you go. Solar dehydrator, yeah. That's kind of what I'm talking about, building the solar dehydrator. Kinda, you could use it for that. It's basically just a solar oven. I'm gonna build one just because I guess, like I said, we was drying out that them wheat bears after we washed them, and it gets so hot in the house when you do that. So I'll probably just build one, set it outside.
And you can use it for other things too.
Yeah, you can bake bread in it. You can anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dehydrate. You can make beef jerky in them things. Do all kind of stuff with it. I need to build a platform for my generator set on up there too.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the next few days. But I got my big generator running now, and it charges them batteries up pretty quick. I can put 60, 70, 80 amps in the batteries with that thing. I don't even get that much off my solar system. But right now they're 66% right now. So, so yeah, I mean it's basically a dehydrator is what it is. Basically, it's a solar oven dehydrator. I want to build it big enough to set the Dutch oven in.
Mm-hmm.
That way, like I said, you can bake bread in it or whatever. We got plenty of wheat to be baking bread too.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I think we're his grandson. Don't we?
Yeah. Well, I didn't bring my grinder back.
Yeah.
Had a what? Oh, had a coop.
Wish we had a Cooper drive to Morganton to Royal King. Uh, yeah. I mean, other than the one in Morganton, the one in here in Morristown, Tennessee, is the only two that I know of. I mean, I know there's more, but that's the only two that I know where they're at. They got pretty good stuff every now and again. That's where we buy most of our like land mash and stuff like that. Because rumor is, if you get a tractor supply that cuts the laying part of your chickens off, I mean, supposedly, now I don't know what was going on in the big generator. The carburetor had some kind of old gunk in it. I take carburetor off and run 2 cans of carburetor cleaner through it.
We went and got a smaller one,
Yeah,
but we still like the big one too.
yeah. I got my Christmas present earlier. We got a small generator, one of the inverter generators, one of them you towed around, but it won't power this battery charger. This battery charger is pretty serious. It's one of the charge inverters from EG4, 100 amp charger. But I got it going now. It runs good. I had to put a new battery in because like I said, it set my trailer for probably 2 years without even being cranked,
If not more.
if not longer. Yeah, I don't even remember the last time I cranked it. But I put a battery in, clean the carburetor, and now it runs like it did when I bought it new. We ain't even used it maybe 8, 10 times since we bought it brand new.
I was gonna say, I think the last time we used it, Dad was down. That's been about 4 years.
Yeah, that's camper.
Well, 4.5, almost 5 years, because
That's
it's
when we
been
ran
gone
it.
4.
Yeah, yeah, we ran it on the camper.
Mm-hmm. Well, we run it up here once too. When we first got this, before we got the solar, because we used it for Dad's oxygen.
Yeah, that big generator though, it takes about a 5 gallon of gas. Well, 4 gallon of gas, I guess, for
Oh, you got no
12,
trash
13
for
hours.
that?
But it won't run that long. Charge the batteries. It'll run probably these batteries are down halfway, it'll probably run 5 or 6 hours, and it'll charge them batteries completely back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run it tomorrow just to charge them, just basically to have something to do, probably. But like I said, I need to build that little pad to set my generator on up there. I'm gonna actually build a pad. I may do a concrete bottom on it and bolt it down.
And then we're gonna try to do our video tomorrow on that thing.
Yeah. I meant to get some more alcohol to do this, to get this thing, because I wanna do this. Like I was saying last time, this thing right here would probably be pretty cool because you set a can after you open a can of whatever on it, set it on there and use the heater, cook on
I
or
think we
whatever.
talked about that last week on our video.
We did. I just ain't got a chance to try it yet. I'm gonna use alcohol in it. We stopped at the store a few minutes ago and forgot to get the alcohol. Other than that, it's pretty quiet down here.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
People next door, they bought a couple dogs and they've been breeding them, and
Yeah,
they got a whole herd of.
got a puppy mill going on over there or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aggravating.
They get a little loud sometimes.
They dogs all over the side of that mountain over there. They bark all the time now.
Scare the animals away.
You get this property to come back and get away from everything like that. I mean, I don't mind dogs. I don't mind dogs. You got like 50, all of them barking at the same time, and they don't shut up. And it tends to get a little aggravating.
We have dogs, but not like that.
We have one.
Yeah.
We have a Chihuahua.
And he don't bark unless someone comes around.
Leopard's produce. I've never heard of that. Just one and all. Tractor supply. Yeah, tractor supply has gotten expensive.
Yeah. We get a lot of our feed there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we get most of it from Whole King now.
Yeah. We was getting it from Tractor Supply. Yeah, because Rural King's a lot cheaper.
I think it's just better feed all around.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and stuff eat it better.
We need to get them some more of that where we mix it all together and
Yeah.
ferment it.
Yeah, we ain't got no feed to ferment right now, so need to get some more. It's about, to get all the stuff you need to mix that feed with is about, well, it's over $100.
Mm-hmm.
That makes when I get done with it, I get that 55-gallon barrel full. But still, man, that's $100 a pop. But it did last like 2 months, I'd say.
Yeah, but we give them everything else too. We give them fruit. We give them.
But we also scooped it out and fermented it like
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 gallons at a time.
Yeah. We've been giving them cabbage and hanging corn and pumpkins.
I think I'll probably stop giving them lamb mash until spring. Give them a break or whatever.
But our Somani chickens just started laying.
Yeah, those things sell pretty good. You can actually sell those hatching eggs. You probably get what, 30, 40, $50 a dozen out of them things. When I was raising game chickens, I paid $100 a dozen for certain kinds, and only one or two of them would hatch.
But we've just been grinding them with the other eggs.
Mm-hmm. Got some money eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to try this thing though. See how it acts.
Yeah.
So then if it works good, I'll get a couple more and put them back. So If I get some alcohol tomorrow and try it. We got some, but I don't have enough to fill a pint. I'm gonna put that on a pint jar. This thing here, I'm gonna put it on a pint jar. I'm kind of anxious to try it. What will I feed? Probably in the wintertime, you want to give your chickens more corn and stuff because it helps them heat, the body heat and stuff. Corn, I don't know why, but corn makes their body heat go up, makes them stay warmer. So probably more corn. Might try to see how they do with it, but
Yeah, we went and got oats to get one.
yeah,
Well, what is that, a 50-pound bag? 55?
50-pound bag of oats, rolled oats. We're gonna try them. I'm actually going to take them. I'm gonna try them myself. Them rolled oats. We have oatmeal we're gonna put up
And rice.
and rice. Yeah, we got 150 pounds of rice. We got more pinto beans to put up.
Yeah.
We got 60 more pounds of pintos. I want to grind some of those pinto beans up, make like a bean flour, and make bread out of that to show what it tastes like. I've seen somebody on YouTube do it. I was kind of curious what it tastes like.
Just to experiment.
Yeah, tastes like pinto beans, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because we got a lot of beans put up.
Well, that's how you make refried beans too.
Yeah.
You grind that up into powder, and then you mix a little bit of oil in it and water, and it basically turns into refried beans. It actually looks pretty good. But on the water, though, this time of year it's going to start raining a lot here. It always does. Winters here is always wet, but the way that if you look at the weather pattern from year to year to year, it gets pushed further out. It's like now it really don't even get what's it cold like January. It used to be October, September, October. It was cold.
By Halloween, it was usually cold.
Now it's like January. So I mean, times are definitely changing. That's for sure.
We'll make a few more of them grow barrels too, and get the rest of them solar panels up on the chicken coop so we can box that in and do grow barrels because our garlic is doing really good.
Yep. Well, Ashton ain't on here no more. Looks like he dipped out. But yeah, if there's anything that we can maybe show you or experiment and try for you, I don't care. I'll try. I don't care.
Yeah, once we get the pressure canner, we're gonna try some meats, some milk, some different things to try to put back.
Yeah. May put about 30 chickens in them.
Yeah.
Go get some more.
Ashton said still
here. I can never get the fence built here. We're gonna get some goats and put down here in the bottom.
Yeah.
And the problem is getting like uh, certain nephews to come help me. Um, have some old chickens. Yeah, they get. I mean, it all depends on how you feel about it, but I mean, I remember my daddy having chickens that's 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. You know, still laying eggs, good. But it just all depends on how much you want to feed them before you do something with them. That's how we grew up. He'd walk out in the yard, grab one of his chickens, and whack it, wring its neck, and that's what we eat. Not sure what to give. Maybe cracked corn. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's That's always a fail safe on chickens is cracked corn. When they get older, like that, I mean, they still eat like whole corn, but if you feed the whole corn's got more nutrients in it and stuff like that than the cracked corn does. But some of the older chickens really can't swallow it.
And if you have a grinder, you can always take your whole corn and grind it up into like flour and feed it to your baby chicks.
Yeah, we actually did that. We ground it up into like cornmeal and add water in it and took it up there, and I mean they loved that. Like I was saying, there's a guy here in Tennessee that has he buys, well, he don't buy them. He got like a big old lot that every probably once a month he gets chicken house chickens, like the egg chickens out of the chicken barns, and he sells them off. And I can get all I want. They're really really cheap. I could actually make quite a bit of money off reselling them. They're that cheap, you know. But I used to do stuff like that. But yeah, cracked corn's always a fail safe. That's something you can always fall back on.
Yeah, or if you have a grinder, grind it up into flour and give it to them.
And also give them some of those pellets, not the laying pellets, but they got what they call just a feed pellet basically. I'd have to look at it again, see what it's called. That they give slightly older chickens too, because they can eat the pellets. Like a stock feed, but it's for basically everything. But a lot of chickens eat it too. I'll look tomorrow when we go to get our other feed. I'll look tomorrow and see what it's called. I'm still unsure how to work this thing because it showed Ashton gone, but it was still there. So I mean, I don't know how to tell.
And then it showed you come back.
No, he said he was still here. So right there,
Yeah.
somewhere around here, still
Oh,
here.
right there.
So concurrent users views. I don't know how to tell like who was in here. Actually, will not end the stream is currently live. So there's got to be a way that like you could see who's actually inside the room.
It says 3 viewers now.
When can chickens eat pellets? Uh, I mean, you could start them 4 or 5 months old, probably. Some people just kind of throw them right on it right after the starter feed. I give mine like I don't like laying mash. I give mine the mash instead of the pellets. She said never left. Been watching the whole time. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Second, I can't tell who's like in here and who's not, stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to tell. And there's a thing he hit on here that said participants, but it didn't even show you it was in here. So.
Yeah, we have a few different things we're wanting to work on. It's just time, getting time off of work
And money.
and money. We want to start the building for like the tool room and the like little refrigerator or stock room for like canned goods. We want to start the sun oven. We want to start, what is the other one? The compost box.
We gotta do that. We need to get that. I ain't gonna call it a greenhouse. It's like a grow area, which is gonna be a fenced-in grow area with. I'm gonna frame it in just like a greenhouse minus the plastic. I'm just gonna put wire on it because we'll have to get the plastic a little at a time.
We need to do that before summer.
Yeah.
Then also the smokehouse we want to do.
In January, I'm gonna get a shipping container put in.
Yeah. Have a little bit more of the bank pulled out.
Yeah.
And leveled out.
That's something you can tell Philip for me, Ashton. I need the bank dug out because I'm gonna get a shipping container.
If he'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
You asked him once before, though, didn't you? Huh?
Yeah.
He was probably busy at that time. What is that?
His internet keeps kicking in and out. That's the reason it pops back up there.
Oh, that's
Like you're out and back in.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was doing.
So
It says you have 3 views, though.
let's just see up there though too. See how it's doing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna get a 40-foot container and have it put in the bank down there. Well, I ain't quite sure how far in the bank. I might just have the bank dug out a bigger area to set it in because I'm gonna build a shop right in front of it. I'm retired, so limited budget. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, everything's so expensive, especially when you go to buying wood or like with the solar oven, like the plexiglass or whatever it's called.
The box itself, you can buy a sheet of plywood and build the whole box, build the whole oven out of a sheet of plywood. But that one little piece of plexiglass will probably cost you anywhere from $40 to $80, just enough to make a window out of.
Well, it's went up a lot too here
Yeah.
lately.
Yeah, I mean that was back last year sometime. So I mean they don't tell what it costs now.
Probably double.
Yeah, we're definitely on a limited budget too. So that's the reason I say January we're gonna get a shipping container because hopefully by then I'll have. I think I had one price for $2,800. So hopefully I'll have enough saved then to get it. I'm just thankful we got this solar system built when we did.
Right.
So I mean it still needs a lot of stuff on it. Then it just a lot of upgrades, but I mean it works. Worst case scenario, we could definitely live full time, not worrying about the generator. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really don't worry about generator now. But
Just some days we get more sun than others,
you
but
know,
we don't really use it that much.
I wouldn't mind building one of them wood gas fires. They got a thing that you can build like a instead of putting gas in it, you can build a fire and then pipe them fumes over into that carburetor and it'll run that generator. I mean, I'd have to research that pretty good, but you know, if something was bad was to happen, you wouldn't be able to get gas. We could buy. I mean, we could find enough brush up here to build a fire in that thing and run that generator.
Yeah.
That's just in winter time. The only time we ever have to mess with the generator anytime at all is winter. But I mean, up until this year, like I said, that generator had been cranking 3 years probably. But it fires right back up now. You guys are doing great on prepping.
We try to.
Yeah, we're trying. I mean, honestly, just you go to Walmart and buy an extra bag of beans. You know, I mean that's more than you had.
Mm-hmm.
We got. Well, I mean, I've always been kind of into it, but I got her into it about 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not doing this work. I wish I had the money to build everything that I've got in my head to build.
Yeah, because then we'd have the goats for the milk. We'd have the cows for the milk.
Yeah.
We'd have goats and pigs and
Just anything in general. I mean,
chickens.
anything that we could use to survive on. I mean, I've got tons of stuff in my head that I'd love to build. Just money to do it's a problem.
Like the pigs and the cows and the pigs, cows, and sheep you could eat. Rabbits and chickens, and then the cows and the goats you can use for milk because you can always use milk. And butter, I mean, because you can make your own butter.
Hmm. Well, what it is, you grew up as poor as we did when we grew up. You learn how to make stuff real quick. You learn how to, I guess, adapt or whatever. But I think we pretty much survived on pinto beans and my mama's biscuits and chickens that my daddy slaughtered out of the yard. He was all the time trading on something. Goats, chickens, something. And
I could
we,
live off of fried taters.
mhm.
Fried taters and onions.
Well, we got a bunch of, what do you call it? Instant potatoes put back. So
Yeah,
you have to make instant potatoes and make tater cakes, as my mama called
but we can always grow potatoes too. And take some of them and replant and to grow them again. And we do really good every year with our onions and our potatoes and tomatoes and cucumbers. And
them. Yeah, collecting gardening is very expensive
yes, it does.
in pressure canning. Like I said, we don't have a pressure canner. I don't think I've ever had one. And it'd be our luck would blow a house up. But
No, but I have someone who told me that she'd give me one.
and Rosalie, she said she'd help.
Hmm. She said she's only used it one time, and her sister got her another one, so she's gonna let me have hers.
But we do have a water bed that we use a lot,
Hmm.
and dehydrators and stuff like that. I actually looked into them freeze dryers, and I think that's just a waste of time and money. I mean, it is, but it ain't. But
I have a client that his son has one, and he says it's a waste too.
I hope our kids can adapt. I do too, but it's not looking very good for this generation. I'll tell you that much. I don't I don't know. I don't see a very bright future for this generation. Just to be honest with
Some of them I think would adapt, but others of them,
you, not many,
mm-mm.
not many. There won't be many. Take the free one. Yeah. We're going to. We just got to go pick it up. Just getting time to go by there's the thing.
Hmm.
I'll probably go get it sometime this week, and that way she can learn how to do whatever with it.
Hmm.
Had to learn how to do many things like electrical, plumbing. Um, Honestly, just watching my dad mostly, like electrical, plumbing. He done all that stuff too. I mean, he was never like a licensed electrician or plumber, but I've seen him do a lot of it. He done a lot of work for people, and I've actually done quite a bit of work for people on the side. I mean, honestly, it's not hard if you just got a general concept of how it works. I mean, you got a hot and a cold, well, negative, and a ground.
Yeah, Betty, we won't neither because, like you said, it's way too expensive for us too,
Yeah,
and there's way other things that we could be spending that money on.
I seen one on Facebook Marketplace over there in Asheville for $1,800, which it's a medium sized one. But I mean, all honesty, that's not a bad price. But that little pump, you got to add oil to it, not some kind of weird oil to it, and all that. I don't know if that.
And we can do it just as good the way we're doing it,
Yeah,
especially with the water bather and then the pressure canner too. We can do everything we need to do with them too.
on that, and just the fact of having somewhere to put it. Them things are huge.
Hmm.
I mean, they take up. It wouldn't go on the counter where it comes to cabinets. I mean, it wouldn't fit under there.
Mm-mm.
We'd have to have somewhere just for that thing. But as far as plumbing, electrical, stuff like that, it's just something I picked up on my own. I basically learned myself by watching. A lot of people in my family was carpenters or something, had something to do with it some way or another. And actually done, like I said, done quite a bit of side jobs, carpentry, electrical, plumbing. Pressure counters are very safe these days. I started late in life. Yeah, I guess as long as you don't, as long as that thing's breathing out that little
The ventilator.
ventilator, I guess you'll be all right. Well, if that thing ever got stopped up, you wouldn't be. We'll learn, I guess. I've learned a lot from y'all's videos. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Lemon, that's the reason we started the videos, kind of.
Y'all learn things from us learn things from y'all.
Yeah, we started it just to get like, I'm constantly watching videos on how to do stuff and, like getting other people's input and stuff like that on it. But
we can learn from y'all and y'all can learn from us.
yeah, if you can think of it, it's on YouTube. If you can think it in your head, type it in. Somebody's done it on YouTube.
9 times out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, not everything I do comes off basically watching videos. Some of it does, and then I just add my own thing to it at times. But like I said, though, if I could afford to do everything that I want to do, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to try.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day, but we never started YouTube to get, I guess, money and stuff like that off of it. I mean, it'd be nice, don't get me wrong, but we started it basically to, I guess, more or less to document everything that we've done.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, got turkey soup in the canner and leftover squash in the dehydrator. Turkey soup actually sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't never made turkey soup. I use some of my broth to make like turkey gravy. I used to do it with ham too, but now all the hams are like pre-cooked on ham gravy.
YouTube University. Yeah, sad but true. But the sad part about it is, though, if it wasn't for stuff like YouTube or TikTok or something like that, people nowadays just, I don't know.
But the thing about it is, you need to learn now because what if something does happen
It ain't
and
does. Something is going to happen
you
now.
don't have the power, you can't watch stuff. You better have it all in your head.
They're in a book or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a matter of time. I mean,
Right.
it's absolutely going to happen.
It says there's 5 viewers now.
That's 5 views.
Or 5 views, sorry. It says Ashton left again.
Where is that? Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing like the last video we put up a few days ago was about the EMP stuff. I didn't like that video. I'm gonna redo it. Um, More because I don't like putting anything on there that too much technical jargon or whatever, fancy words that I don't even understand. So I'm gonna change it in a way that I can understand it better. Because I'm just a little redneck boy, country boy from Haywood County, North Carolina. So I don't understand all the fancy words.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to put it in like text or language that I can understand.
Then other people will be able to too.
Yeah. But I'm gonna delete that last video after I get the other one up and try it again. Basically, what I want to do is I want to start like a little like a knowledge thing, like videos of like what. Said that one last one was about EMP strike. What would happen and how. Basically, what everyone's saying will happen. Nobody knows for sure because an EMP can be caused by a nuclear blast or a CME from the sun, either one, which basically does the same exact thing. Back in 1800s, they had a CME hit the telegraph lines, and I think they was down for many days trying to repair that stuff. Now just that one telegraph line.
Did it in a pressure canning.
Yeah.
I did mine in the oven this year. We've done it in the what's that thing Dad bought me? The big like turkey fryer.
Mm-hmm.
We got an industrial cooker. But it takes a lot of oil.
Mm-hmm. Probably invest in a turkey plucker pretty soon before they sell out again. You can get them brand new for like $300.
Chicken plucker.
Yeah, chicken plucker, chicken turkey, but you gotta have one of the little ones for quail.
Yeah. We need to get some of them too.
Yeah, you know. That's two things I want to get. I mean, not real soon, but eventually I want to get a turkey, a chicken plucker, and I want to get it's a vacuum sealer, but it's called a chamber vacuum sealer. You have to just have to research that. It's pretty cool. It's like just a box you lift the lid up on, you put your thing in there, and it sucks the oxygen out of the chamber itself, and then somewhere. It's pretty cool the way it works. It's some of the best stuff they are. That's how they do like all the what do we call it, commercials stuff. That's pretty cool. Thing about that stuff is you just ain't got to take up so much room.
Yeah. But once we get that room built out there, we'll be able to store a lot of it in there.
You know, we can actually do stuff like that in it instead of in the house.
And store our freezer and stuff out there. And a lot of the stuff we're prepping up.
Well, it's starting to get cold now, so I'm gonna start working back on the inside of the house here. I'm trying to finish it this winter. Not all of it possibly, but some of it. Gonna finish all the walls in there and flooring.
The baseboard in the bedrooms. Or the
Beadboard.
beadboard in the bedrooms.
The beadboard I've gotta finish that pretty much every room. I don't think there's a room that's completely finished with beadboard yet.
No.
All around over there, and I gotta go through the living room, that whole bedroom, that whole other half of the hallway, the bathroom, and another bedroom. And then we gotta stain it, polyurethane it, and paint the walls. Then we'll put the what do you call that? Shiplap on some of the parts of the ceiling. I gotta do all the trim around the doors and windows. Gotta finish the rock work behind the heater.
Wood stove.
Yep. If it ain't too bad, it shouldn't be too cold tomorrow. I ain't even looked at the thing.
I was gonna say I can check. I got it.
Temperature tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
What's it supposed to be?
It's 43 right now. It's supposed to be. The high is 58. The low is 35.
Tomorrow?
Sunday is supposed to rain again. Well, 40% chance.
It's supposed to rain on Sunday. What's supposed to get down to tonight?
30 right here. 35.
Supposed to get down to 35 here tonight. So.
And it's 43 right now.
Yeah.
See right here.
Ain't too bad.
No, we got the wood stove going though.
Yeah, we actually have the wood stove going on that. Of course, you don't keep that thing turned down.
Our son cut us up some wood down here, so we have wood stove down here. Then you cut us up some kindling, huh?
Yeah, you just can't build a big fire in it because it gets so hot.
It'll rush you out.
So I still don't know how to work all this stuff here. So. So, like I said, we're gonna build that sun oven. I may do that this weekend. I don't know yet. I know I'm gonna do this thing here. I'm gonna try that and see how it works. But the sun oven, I might build it through the week or something. I don't know yet. But anyway, you can cook bread in it. You can use it as a dehydrator. You can cook meat in it. But you can cook anything. It's like an oven because that's basically what it is, the oven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build it big enough to actually use for something. Maybe get a couple of trays like that in it, just for them seeds or whatever.
Yeah.
That wheat. That way, if the power does,
Well, thank you.
love Amanda's kitchen.
I just don't know what else to do. I mean, as I think of it, I try to do it, but like you said, we might try the pinto beans and put them into a bread.
Yeah,
He loves pinto beans. I'm not real big on them, but I mean, I'll try it.
that's what I grew up on. If I didn't eat pinto beans, I'd starve to death. We got potatoes out of the garden. My mama would mash them things up. You eat mashed potatoes. The next day, what was left, you reheated them. You eat them again. The next day, if there was any left, she'd make what they call potato cakes out of them. You'd eat them. You didn't throw it away. And there's always like a big old pot of beans going through, and she'd make biscuits 3 or 4 times a day. But yeah, I mean, she'll cook whatever. I mean, whatever you guys want to see her do. I mean, which thing's kind of fun doing videos. It's different trying to grab a camera and recording everything you do because there's a blue million things that we've done here that we haven't even recorded because we can't remember to grab the camera.
We're not used to having
Yeah,
a camera when we do stuff. We'll just do it. Winter squash.
winter squash.
I don't have no ideas there. I have never really ate squash or zucchini, neither one.
We should have to ask Rosalie and see what she says.
Yeah, because she does a lot.
Her homemade bread is best. Yeah, Ashton, you actually got to try it, didn't you?
Over Thanksgiving, yep.
Yeah.
It just takes so long to make because you gotta let it rise, then let it rise again, then let it rise again.
Well, the video we done on the bread, we kind of cheated on it a little bit. We didn't let it rise, but one time you're supposed to let it rise, what, 3 times, right?
3 times, yeah.
So that's the reason it wasn't completely tall as it's supposed to be. So we kind of cheated on that one just to get the video done because it's getting late. We didn't want to stay up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning making bread. So,
But I have done that several times. I think Thanksgiving, the night before Thanksgiving, we were up to like what, 2?
yeah.
Wait, let me share that. Ashton, you'll have to try the pinto bean bread when we make it. Well, thank you, Betty. One of our grandbabies loves the bread. He's not a big meat eater, but he likes the bread. Or our other grandbaby, he likes the meat and stuff like that.
I'll take the heater out too.
Okay. A little fan on top of it still blowing.
If it's slowing down, that's when you know you gotta check.
That's when you know you got to throw another piece or two in. We actually had another tree fall across the road on our way in a little bit ago, and we had to stop and throw some wood on the road where it broke all up. Ashton said, of course, he'll try your pinto bean bread when we grind them pinto beans into wheat and make bread out of it. He said he'll try it.
Ashton grew up on pintos too.
He actually tried your eggs too. Him and Zach both.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jordan tried them too.
The bread looked great. You could almost smell it. Yeah, it was good. Like I said, we only let it rise at one time, really. And that was just for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And it's supposed to rise 30 and then an hour and then another 30 or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah. It's 30 minutes, then 30 minutes, then an hour. But when we did it for Thanksgiving, we did it right.
Yeah. I'm talking about when we done the video on the bread.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Around the wheat. We have to grind some in pintos and see what it does. Just see what it tastes like.
Yeah. Just to kind of experiment, because I ain't never had pinto bean bread.
I always thought they just made refried beans out of like pintos and just mashed them up. That's what I always thought, but not according to what I saw.
Right.
They grind up the beans. And basically add water to it, and make the beans, I guess.
Well, you could probably do that with any kind of beans, like pinto beans, northern beans.
I don't like them others. I don't like them other peas, black-eyed peas.
No, I don't eat black-eyed peas, but I eat like northern beans and stuff like that for like bean soup or.
You try it and see what it does. That's the good part about it. You can try about anything you want. Then they got lentils. I don't know what a lentil is, but
Yeah, I don't really care for the lentils.
how big is that garlic getting now? Pretty big.
Well, I haven't checked it today, but
We actually have one of the grow pots on the porch that we built, one of those self-watered wicking tubs, and she filled it full of garlic.
yeah, I put actually 3.5 cloves, like the big garlic balls, the cloves, in it. Okay, yeah, we'll have to. Next time we get a bag or two, instead of bagging them all up, we'll save some out and we'll do some pinto bean bread.
I mean, we have some. We have like 1 pound bags and stuff in here. So.
But I left the grinder at the other house. Actually, I'm curious. I want to see.
I know we have some back there put up.
No, I mean the garlic.
Oh yeah. She can go check her garlic.
Oh, I don't know. I'll be curled up in the bed.
Them grow tubs that we build, you basically just water them one time. If you leave them out, because every time it rains, it refill it. The ones that we have now at the other house, I built those things. I know 5-6 years ago, and we put water in them one time, and I've never watered them since. And they're completely full. They stay full. And the I guess the dirt or whatever it is, the topsoil or whatever's in it, potting soil, it stays kind of like moist. It ain't flooded or nothing like that.
Thank you.
So they work way better than I thought. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's the
Garlic.
the garlic in the grow barrel outside on the porch that we built on the video and just left it on the porch. That's garlic coming out of it right now. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe turn it sideways, back and forth or something. But sometimes my camera won't pick it up too good. Sometimes they do.
Everything we've really put in them pots grew really good though, because I've done lettuce in them. I've done onions in them. I've done what else have I put in these? Because we had like 4 or 5 of them.
I can't even really remember. They have, I know, lettuce and onions and tomatoes
And cucumbers.
and cucumbers. Yeah.
And then we did our peppers because I used the habanero peppers in salsa. And then you used the Carolina Reaper ones in your hot sauce.
Yeah, I grow a lot of hot peppers. I didn't this year, but before I grow a lot of like Carolina Reapers and what's it called, Butelas and all those. The hottest peppers in the world. Then I make my own sauce out of it. I don't eat it. I just give it to other people and watch them eat it. It's pretty fun to see. Didn't grow any this year though.
I think Ashton was up there a couple times when people tried it.
Yeah.
Your hot sauce. I think he was up there when Natalie's friend tried it. Thank you.
Good. I don't know if you can see it in the pictures on her phone or not, but
Well, it takes a full year for garlic to go.
yeah,
Grow.
that won't be ready till October, November of next year. Well, you can leave it in there, I suppose. I mean, just let it go
Yeah.
longer if you wanted.
Yeah, it takes at least a full season for the bulbs to be ready.
I'm gonna build a row of those tubs because you can't grow anything in the dirt here because this is just rock and clay mud. So, uh, on some walking onions, yeah, we got to where we eat onions and everything now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna put like we're gonna build like the greenhouse, so to say. But um, I'm gonna do like rows of those grow tubs, but I'm gonna do a trellis where we can do tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff like that up the trellis.
And do grapevines and
Yeah,
strawberries and blueberries.
and you can't grow anything in the ground. It's directly in the ground up here. Well,
You probably could like down towards the campground
you
stuff.
probably could down there somewhere, but
But
I
then
mean,
the animals would get to it.
the
Before we
deer and
did.
all that stuff would eat it before you'd ever do anything with it. But I don't even know if anything grows in the soil down there or not. I really don't. I don't know if I can get a fruit tree to grow up there or not. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get one or two and just plant them to see how they do. If they do good, then I'm gonna plant a bunch. Could you tell what it was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could. Buddy, quit digging in the couch. Yeah, it almost looked like our onions when they were growing.
Yeah. That's one of the tubs full of garlic.
We're gonna do some like garlic butter and stuff the same way we did our butter, but put garlic in it and make garlic butter for like when you make garlic toast and things like that. We probably won't do a video of that though because we already did the butter.
I'm gonna dehydrate some of those minced garlic in water. You can buy them. It comes in like quart jars at Walmart. It's already garlic just chopped up in fine pieces in water. Drain the water out of it and put it in the dehydrator and make onion powder or garlic powder out of it.
Yeah, because we did what? How many bags of onions we do? Like 4 or 5.
Come put big bags of onions and it didn't make but like half a quart, maybe a quart,
Not even that.
3/4 of a quart jar, and that's like I think 3 or 4 of them big bags of onions.
Mm-hmm.
The whole complete bag, 3 or 4 bags of onions.
The biggest bags I could get.
Yeah, we put every one of them in that big dehydrator and ground every one of them. It may have made 3/4 of a quart. Might have made a whole quart, give or take. I can't remember. We'd have to get that one look, but
We made cinnamon apple flavoring too.
Yep.
Getting enough sun is my problem.
Yeah, kind of. It really ain't a problem here because it is, but it ain't for solar. It is, yeah. Like during the winter time. In the summertime, like I said, these batteries are charged by 11 o'clock in the morning. But in the wintertime, you're pushing it to have them 80% by the time the sun goes down. So, but it's never been a problem for us though. But here, the certain areas, it just all depends the way the mountain's laid out here. The sun is now it lays down over here like that behind all these trees now, kind of like a canopy. We can't cut none of the ones on that side of the hill over there because they're not on our property. So
You want up here? Come on.
it'd be nice if we could just cut a few right down the property line right there, and then we'd be perfectly fine.
Sit. Sit down.
That's what I'm trying to do with my solar system is like basically overbuild the solar panels as much as I can. The back side of the house over here is always in the sun, the way the sun's angled now. So I need to put some. I just didn't want to put them there now because I got to build the roof over the whole entire house again to cover up the mobile home roof. I'm gonna build a whole, probably like a 412 pitch or something like that, over the whole entire thing. And then once I get that done, I'm gonna put solar panels on the back of the house back here, and then it'll be everything will work out pretty good that way.
Oh, they got to try my apple pie at Thanksgiving too, Adam or Ashton and Zach.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to use a bunch of our apple pie filling for Thanksgiving. So hopefully we'll get something done this week. We'll get that solar oven, probably get that solar oven done this week. I think it'll do really good on this end of the house where the sun's always out.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to we'll have to turn it facing this way though, because what I may do is put a pole in the ground and fix it to where it'll turn on that pole.
Mm-hmm.
Be pretty easy to do.
Are you going to sit down or do you want to get down? Thank you.
Kind of like how you put that satellite on a pole.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of set that oven on a pole, and that way we'll go there and turn it with the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I might just take that satellite down and put it on it. I ain't using it. It ain't worth crap. The huge internet satellite. That's man, I tell you what, that's the biggest next.
Excuse me.
I don't have a thing nice to say about HughesNet. Nothing whatsoever. Other than the guy that installed it, and he actually told me that it sucked. Yes, that's bad. The guy that installed it, he said, man, he said, I'm gonna tell you, you ain't gonna like it. And he said it sucks.
And he was right.
And he works for HughesNet. I mean, it's still hooked up, but because I called and complained about it so much, they actually gave me so much off on my bill. It's like $7, $8 a month now for the next 4 or 5 months. But I mean, once that's done, I'm gonna cancel it. I'm just leaving it on, hoping that it maybe may get better, but I know it's not going to. That's the whole point. $7, $8 a month, I'll gamble that, but just to see if it gets any better. But obviously, it hasn't got better in years and years because you go online and read reviews about it. It's evidently sucked the whole time they've had it out, according to the reviews. May go with the what's that other one? Elon Musk, Starlink. May go with Starlink eventually. Just the only thing about that is $120, $130 a month, and it costs $600 just to even start to get the equipment. But you can find it used, like on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. You can buy the whole system used. But then, like I said, the bill's $120, $130 a month. That's pretty high considering I got T-Mobile for $50 a month, unlimited. The HughesNet's not unlimited. T-Mobile is the best we found. I have T-Mobile here and at our other house too. That's what we're on right now is T-Mobile. The HughesNet just you wasting your time to even hook it up. But like here, I don't think there's a whole lot of T-Mobile towers or cell phone towers around here. So,
Your ears flipped up. What are you doing?
but I mean, it's working. We can stream TV. Uh, we don't watch a whole lot of cable TV. We get the like YouTube and what's that other one? Just what Netflix and stuff like that. We watch that stuff. But T-Mobile, yeah, I mean, at home it works pretty good. At our other home, and then here at this home, it does decent. We'll leave it at that. I mean, it's not something that's. We kind of got now to where when we do a video here, we'll get enough footage and then get it ready. I'll do it on this computer here, and then we'll run to the other house and upload it or something, So because we drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth all week, so because her job's in Haywood County, and my office is in Waynesville too, so. I've been trying to catch the thieves that steal money out of the office door, so.
You work a lot down here too, though.
Yeah. I do work in Tennessee quite a bit, East Tennessee, a lot. So hopefully, when my rich uncle gets out of the poorhouse and we get enough money, we'll be able to stay here full time. So not have to run back and forth, which I don't mind running back and forth.
No, we just wish we had the money to build more stuff.
Yeah, I want to get. There's lots of stuff I want to do here. It's just
Me too.
affording it's the next. We get our 10 million subscribers on YouTube, and we start getting 1 million views a day. Then we'll be able to build this mobile home into a duplex. That's how all the big childs do it. They all have to start somewhere. But Verizon went downhill fast. Yeah, they did. They did.
Yeah, we had that on both of our phones.
Yeah, that's our phone service is Verizon.
And it's hit and miss.
Yeah, it's got to where it drops calls. It's really bad now. T-Mobile, I've got the T-Mobile modem here, but I don't even think a T-Mobile cell phone works here at this property. I asked my nephew, he's on here. He's got, I want to say US Cellular or something like that. I can't remember what he's got, but it don't hit nothing down here. We're in the middle of nowhere right here, so Verizon does work here. It's just not very well. You'll drop calls. Yeah. I really don't know what service would be good here. I mean, I haven't really researched that over the years that we've had this place. So I think AT&T Wireless, I think they might be here, but I don't even know if they offer a wireless internet. It'd be nice if they did. I'd like to try it. The only thing that really 100% offers service here in this area here is the satellite internet, and it's horrible. It's just you're wasting your time to even have the pole put in the ground. You'll regret it every minute of it. Every minute you try to watch something or upload something or download something, you'll regret it every minute. This T-Mobile here, I've actually got the external antenna hooked to it. I bought it. I have to look and see the name of it, but you have to take the modem apart and put the two wires into it and run it out. And you screw the antenna onto it. Waveform is the name of the antenna. I bought one of those. Those are supposed to be the best external antennas that money can buy. It did not improve the signal, not whatsoever down here. None whatsoever. And I've seen good reviews on that thing too, but it didn't help us in the slightest way. None whatsoever. And that thing was about $250. That antenna. Might eventually try a cell phone signal booster or something like that and see if that helps, because all it is a cell phone signal that thing runs off of.
Mm-hmm.
So I might try a booster for that one day or something, just see what it does. If I can find a used one, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it, just in case it don't work. But we can't get like cable internet or nothing like that here, because none of that's offered in this where we're at. And besides, there's no lines of any kind coming from the pole to this house. We're
We don't want
100%.
none.
Yeah, as long as we own this property, there never will be. There never will be a power line on this property. So cable, anything like that. We've had it for 10 years now. It'll stay that way. I mean, our kids or grandkids might see it a little differently than us, but the whole purpose of buying this property is the way we're doing it right now. That was the whole purpose when we bought it, is to have something 100% completely off grid.
Yes.
And this place here, you can't really get no more off grid than it is. And there's a fly buzzing around my head.
It's on the computer now.
Look at my shocker.
It's over there.
How many people's in here now? I think it's just us and Betty. According to this right here, I don't know. Doing the videos is pretty fun from time to time when you remember to video it.
Mm-hmm.
If we'd videoed everything we've done so far, I mean,
Would have probably had.
I'd have 1,000 videos on here. Just in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you build a lot of stuff. Our end tables, our coffee tables.
Need to get some sleep. All right, Betty. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
We're gonna leave it on for a few more minutes and see if anybody else comes in. If not, that's what we're gonna do. We wasn't quite sure we was gonna be able to come on tomorrow. Was the reason we done it tonight. So. Yeah, we'll leave it on for maybe, what time is it now? 9:38, 40. We'll leave it on to about 9:45 or something. See if anybody else comes on. But they want to see you do more cooking stuff.
Okay.
You can show them how you do your chicken pot pies and stuff.
Yeah, I can do a chicken pot pie.
Want channel to succeed. Local folks are great. Yeah, I mean it'd be good if it does, but if it does succeed, we start doing something with it. But like I was saying before, it's kind of honestly we just wanted to document what we do and stuff. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be nice to make money off of it, definitely. But we don't. We don't. It is what it is. We've already been online for an hour and 25 minutes. Let's see. No, it's got 92, but it's already got like, see, 3 dislikes on it. I mean, the video does suck. I mean, technically, I don't, I can't keep up with it because I just talk too much crap. But um, one live viewer, one like, and I got 2 dislikes. But that was one that we just didn't do much on. Then we can go to earn, and you can go down and tell you like 1433. But they only update that like every 24 hours or something like that. So we can go ahead and turn it off if you want. That way it's anyway. If we can tomorrow.